Welcome to UltraBOQ. This video will guide you through some of the very basics of the software. After viewing this video, you will be able to maintain your price lists, create and modify jobs, and navigate your way around the UltraBOQ application. This video, as well as some other more detailed training videos, are available in the help section within the application. The first page you see when you log into your UltraBOQ account is the Open Jobs page. This page displays all your open jobs stored within the system. You can navigate to this page at any time by hovering over the Jobs menu item and clicking Open Jobs. The number in brackets displayed here shows you how many open jobs you currently have. In UltraBOQ, a job can either be open or archived. Open jobs can be modified, while archived jobs are locked and may only be viewed but not changed. To create a new job, hover over the Jobs menu item and click New Job. This will take you to the New Jobs page. You can see where you are in UltraBOQ at any time by looking at the top of the screen as shown here. We're now going to create a new blank job. To create a new job, you must give the job a title and assign a customer to the job. Let's name this job Video Demo. The grid at the bottom shows all customers that have been entered into the system. We will create a new customer for this job by clicking the plus symbol on the bottom of the grid. Let's call this customer John Citizen. All other fields are optional, so we'll leave them blank for now as we can fill them in later. Click Submit to save the customer record and it will now appear in the customer grid. To select this customer for our new job, we simply highlight the customer's row by clicking on it and then click the Save Job button. Our new job has been created and we are taken to the Jobs Details page for this job. If you hover the mouse over the Jobs menu item, you will see that the Open Jobs count is now 1. Let's click on Open Jobs now. Our new job now appears in the Open Jobs screen. You can see that there are no items within this job yet. Before we go on, just a quick note on the grids within UltraBOQ. Throughout UltraBOQ, information is displayed inside grids such as this. You can customize what information is displayed in these grids and how they appear. For example, you may choose to hide some columns that are not relevant to you. You can reorder grid columns or change column widths. For more information on how you can customize UltraBOQ grids, please see the video titled Customizing UltraBOQ Grids in the Help section. Let's go back to our newly created job and add some items to it. To go to a job, simply double-click on the row in the grid or click the folder button on the left. This will take you back to the Jobs Details page. The two grids on the bottom of this page show items that are currently in the job. As this is a blank job, there are no items in these grids yet. To add items to the job, click the Add Items button on the top of the page. This will put the page into Add Items mode. The green grids below contain all the items within your price list. Items in UltraBOQ are arranged into groups. The bottom left grid lists all the item groups in your price list. Clicking on one of these groups will fill the bottom right grid with the individual items within the selected group. As you can see, the title on the bottom right grid changes to show which group is currently selected. To add an item to a job, you simply tick the item, then click the Add Items to Job button. This adds the selected items to the job with the default rate and unit as specified in your price list. Once you add items to a job, they are removed from this grid. You can override the default rate for an item by clicking on the rate and changing it before adding it to the job. You can also specify a quantity for individual items in the job. Once you have gone through and added your items, click the Done Adding Items button on the top of the screen. The page will return to view mode and we can see the items that were added to our job. These items are broken up into item groups. Clicking on an item group on the left will load the grid on the right hand side with the items in our job that belong to that selected group. You can modify fields such as quantity and rate by clicking on the field in the grid as so. Once you save your changes, the job's totals are automatically updated. You can remove items from the job by ticking them and then clicking the trash can item on the bottom of the grid. Once you have completed adding items to a job, you can generate a printable report by clicking the Generate Reports button at the menu bar on the top. This will open up a report in a separate window, which you can export as PDF and print off for your records or for your customers. The report shown here is the default report. UltraBOQ can be customized so that the reports you generate are formatted with your company's logo and branding. Please contact UltraBOQ support if you require this service. Once a job has been finished, you can archive it by clicking the Archive Job button in the menu bar. This job is now archived. We can still see the items within the job and generate reports. However, we cannot modify this job anymore unless it is unarchived. You can see here that the archived job count is now 1 and the open jobs count is now 0. We have now gone through the basic principles of creating jobs in UltraBOQ. I'll now quickly go through the other pages within the UltraBOQ software. Clicking on the Customers menu item will take you to the Customers page, where you can view all your customer records within the UltraBOQ application. The customer record we created earlier is displayed here with a value of 1 in the jobs count. Clicking the magnifying glass will take you to the list of jobs that have been assigned to this customer. In this page you can modify and maintain all your customer records. In the Database menu item, you can click on Price Lists to maintain your UltraBOQ price list database. As mentioned before, items in your price list are organized into groups. This page allows you to add and modify your individual price list items, which can then be added to your jobs. For detailed instructions on maintaining your price lists, please see the video titled Maintaining Price Lists in the Help section. The Settings menu item contains 2 buttons, My Settings and UltraBOQ Setup. The My Settings page allows you to change your password and other personal details. The UltraBOQ Setup page allows you to modify your UltraBOQ settings, such as your currency, custom data fields, and other settings. Throughout UltraBOQ, you can get help on the page you're in by clicking on the Help buttons on the top right-hand side of the grids. Detailed instructions on the grid and the page will be displayed like so. This concludes this introductory video. There are more detailed instructional videos available in the Help section within UltraBOQ. I encourage you to take the time to view these videos so you can get the most out of the UltraBOQ software. Thank you for using UltraBOQ. If you have any questions or require further assistance, please contact support via the Contact Support page in the Help menu item.